of the things I haven't mentioned yet about presentation is that it should be as natural as possible. It should really feel like we are just having a conversation with somebody who happens to have really interesting things to say about whatever topic it is. In oratory, the greatest art is to hide art. What Jonathan Swift is saying here is in public speaking, which he's calling oratory, the greatest art, meaning the greatest skill or talent, is to hide art, meaning the artificial nature of what we're doing. So when you give a presentation, you have practiced it, you've rehearsed it, you know exactly what you're going to say, but when you deliver it, it should feel like it's spontaneous. It should feel, again, like you're just talking to us. If it starts to sound artificial, the audience will find that to be a little bit off-putting. So for example, don't refer to the fact that you're giving a speech. It's better not to say, in my presentation today, try not to say, my three main points will be, avoid speech jargon. You don't want to remind the audience that you're giving a speech. It's the same thing in theater, where you may have heard the term the suspension of disbelief. The audience needs to believe that that's really a rock and not paper mache, that that's really blood and not fake blood, right? If the actors do a good enough job, the audience can suspend its disbelief so that the audience members aren't sitting there going, that's not a rock, it's paper mache. That's not blood, it's ketchup. So if the actors do a good job, we can all suspend our disbelief and believe in the play. But if the acting's terrible, it's a lot harder to suspend your disbelief. It's the same thing in public speaking. We would like to be able to forget that we are here for a formal occasion where we are watching a speech. We would like to feel like we're just hanging out having a conversation. But if you constantly remind us, in my speech today, in conclusion, I challenge you, all of these sort of cliched things that people put into speeches, that is going to pull the audience out of the spell. It's going to keep us from being able to suspend our disbelief and remind us, oh, right, we're listening to a speech. Try to make it feel as natural and conversational as you possibly can.